When you want to help someone with all your might, but they don't appreciate the value of your help, and they continue to make mistakes, what should you do? Should you continue or give up? This is one of the most common questions I get asked. I want to help someone I care about. I've done my best, but they don't accept the help. They're not changing. What should I do? Should I continue or let go? To answer this, I will tell you a story about the Buddha. The story of the Buddha and Devadatta, compassion and stubbornness. The Buddha had a cousin named Devadatta. At first, Devadatta practiced well and became a monk under the Buddha's guidance. However, as the Buddha became famous and was revered by many, Devadatta grew jealous. He believed that Buddhahood was a position he could seize. He thought he could take that role and become the leader of the community. With that thought, Devadatta did everything he could to harm, injure, and even kill the Buddha. But no matter how malicious Devadatta was, the Buddha maintained compassion and empathy for him. There is a moving passage in the sutras where the Buddha says, "If there was anyone I thought about day and night, giving my all to help, it was Devadatta." The Buddha was willing to help Devadatta with all his wisdom and love. But Devadatta failed to understand the consequences of the evil intentions he was pursuing. Devadatta only learned his lesson in his final moments. On his deathbed, he expressed remorse for his past actions and sought refuge in the Buddha. But by then, it was too late for him to truly change. This story shows us an important truth. For some people, learning a life lesson takes a very long time. You might be giving your best to help, but they might not be mature or ready enough to realize the value of that help. That's human nature, because people's mental capacities and how they perceive the world are different. So, what should you do when you face such a situation? 3 principles for wise helping. If you truly care for someone and want to help them, you need to apply these 3 principles. Protect yourself. Don't lose yourself to help others. You want to help, but that doesn't mean you have to sacrifice yourself. Helping should not cause you to lose your good values, character, or ethics. Don't let your kindness be exploited or abused. If you can't protect yourself, you won't be able to help anyone. Remember, compassion doesn't mean being blind. Be patient. Give them time to learn. It took Devadatta his entire life to realize his mistake. Similarly, everyone has their own pace of growth. Your help might be timely, but they may not be conscious enough to receive it. Be patient. Instead of being disappointed, continue to practice your compassion and empathy toward them. Your silent presence, even if they don't understand it, can plant a seed for future change. Be ready to help when they are ready. When we help someone without receiving a positive response, we can easily feel hurt or disappointed. If, after some time, that person realizes their mistake and comes back to you for help, let go of the negative feelings from the past. True compassion means being willing to help whenever they genuinely need it. Regardless of the circumstances or past mistakes, life does not always go our way, and everyone's development is a long journey. Your help may not yield immediate results, but it will plant a good seed. Trust in your kindness, be patient with others, and always be ready to help when the door finally opens. I hope these reflections help you find peace on your path of helping others. And I wish you all to be healthy, happy, and able to realize the 4 noble truths in this life.